Do you struggle with product buildup, dry scalp, itchy scalp, dandruff when you have braids on, but you don't feel like washing your hair? You don't feel like soaking your braids in water and washing your scalp, but you want to get rid of that dandruff or that itchy scalp or that flaky scalp? Is that you? Then you need to keep watching this video. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hey girl, how you doing? And for my own service, hey girl, hi. In today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys how you can get rid of dry scalp, itchy scalp, dandruff, flaky scalp without having to wash your hair. Not everyone has the energy to stay under the shower and wash full length braids, like waist length braids, and have that dry up and then do all of the processes. I'm one of those people. I'm under the table. I don't like stress, so having to wash it in braids, that's like extra stress. Just thinking about it is stressing me out. But if you're a lazy natural or you just don't like stress in your life and you're like me who struggles with low porosity hair, product buildups, and have to deal with that all the time, this video is for you. I've had my braids in for over 2 weeks now, I believe. Yesterday I was scratching my scalp. I was working and scratching my scalp, like just did this. I just saw particles flying. I'm like, oh no, this is not coming from my scalp. I went to the mirror and I saw it was coming from my scalp. Having low porosity hair, I would expect this thing. My braider used gel while braiding my hair, so I definitely expected it, but I didn't expect that much. What you would need for this process is just one main ingredient, and that main ingredient is apple cider vinegar. I always have apple cider vinegar laying around the house because sometimes I use it to wash my hair. I use it with the hair mask or as an apple cider vinegar ring, so I always have apple cider vinegar. If you're someone who does not like the smell of vinegar, I'm really sorry. It's either you suck it up or you walk around with flaky scalp. So you make a decision. Wear a face mask, it will help. I'm going to take the apple cider vinegar I have and a spray bottle. You can use a small spray bottle. If you have bigger, you can use. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do 1/3 apple cider vinegar and 2/3 water. The water I used was like drinking water. I boiled it a bit and allowed it to get warm so I can pour it in the apple cider vinegar, because turkey water is hard. We're not using hard water on our hair. But if you live in a country where the water is good and you can get hot water from the tap, then you can definitely work with that. So I'm going to mix that up, and now I'm going to show you guys my hair. So I would open up like the line and then spray the mixture directly to my scalp, because that's where I'm targeting. I'm not targeting the braids, I'm targeting my scalp because that's where the buildup is. And use a towel. So the towel I use, or a piece of cloth, you can use a piece of cloth, you can use a towel. I prefer using a towel because it's it's not rough, but it's not a smooth consistency. You get what I mean? The towel I use is what I usually use to dry my hair when I wash my hair. Let me just show you guys. So this is the towel, right? It's like it's a microfiber towel. Is it microfiber? You know, the one they say is good for your hair and it doesn't strip your hair? Yeah, that's it. Since I've not washed it, I decided to just use it. I use that to, you know, sort of scrub my scalp after spraying the mixture on my scalp. I understand we're trying to get rid of the dandruff or the buildup or the dry scalp, but please, when you're scraping your hair with the towel, do not go in with full force. Go in softly. Don't use too much force and just scrub your scalp, all because you're trying to scrub your scalp. The apple cider vinegar is already going to sort of like melt up the buildup. When you use the towel, it's sort of like you're wiping away the buildup the apple cider vinegar has melted. So when I spray the apple cider vinegar on my scalp, I leave it for like about 2 to 3 seconds before I go in with the towel. I do that all around my hair. So I tried to look for a part that I had not cleared up. I think it was towards the side. There was some product buildup as well as gel. I usually wash my hair whenever I apply gel. I don't know, the gel I apply, I don't usually apply so much gel on my edges though. I wash my hair, but sometimes it can get to the roots of the front section. So I decided to show you guys that part. What I would do is I spray the apple cider vinegar and then use my 2 hands like so, grab the hair and sort of do this, but very lightly, not vigorously, because you don't want to stress your hair, okay? Very lightly, just do it very lightly and keep doing that. If you feel the gel is not coming off, you can apply a little bit of apple cider vinegar, leave it for a while, and keep doing that. Also, you need to be aware that there is shed hair and there is product buildup. So sometimes the shed hair we have from our braids have like white clumps at the end. If you see a hair out like this and you see white clumps, that's probably a shed hair. You just pull it out of your hair. Okay, that's what I do. I don't know if it's the right thing to do. So that's pretty much how I clean up my scalp. And I tell you, since I cleaned up my scalp, my hair has not like felt itchy since then. If you feel the apple cider vinegar is going to smell, just go outside, receive from some fresh air, let the hair dry, and I'm pretty sure there will be no smell following you, because that's what I did. I just went to just release the braids and then allow air like go through my scalp, and that was how I dried it off. That's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much how you can get rid of the dry scalp or flaky scalp you may have when you have braids. If you do not feel like washing your hair, of course if you want to wash your hair you can wash it, there's no harm in that, but for me, I just did not want to wash my hair. I do not use oil on my scalp anymore, especially when I have braids on, because I feel that is the recipe for destruction, when I use oil on my scalp. So I just stopped. Okay, I will use oil on my hair but not on my scalp. Anything I would rather use, if I was to use oil on my scalp, I would probably just use for my edges, and then when I'm showering I sort of like wash it off a bit, because I do not want oil sitting on my scalp, because I feel low porosity hair clogs the pores, you know, I'm just trying to figure out what works for me and all of that good stuff. So I've come to the end of this video. Let me know what you guys think. Would you guys try out this method? Are you a fan of apple cider vinegar? For me, apple cider vinegar works for me. It helps get rid of my build-ups and all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!